Yes, I found it. And then the last one. I just don't know how to ship it. I'm Wendy Welch. I'm director of the school, and St. Phillip, unfortunately, he's not here tonight, but fortunately for him, he's on holiday, a well-deserved holiday, so I thought I would just say a few words. I've kind of been watching what's been going on with this class. It's a 6-week course called Mostly Black, and I remember Xane came to my office and said, you know, I really want to teach this course, just black painting. And I said, really? Do you think we're going to get people to come to a course called black painting? And I mean, one of the good things about the school is we can entertain ideas, but at the same time, as a business person, I have to think, well, is it going to be practical? Do people want it? But what's interesting is I know from my own experience as a teacher that it works really well when you have parameters, and then people actually become more creative and they're pushed further. Whereas if you just take a painting course, sometimes it's really overwhelming because everything is the subject matter. So immediately narrowing it down makes a huge difference. I know when I finished my BFA, I spent a year just working with black and white and silver and gray, and just that limitation, because I was so overwhelmed with all the possibilities. So I could see how this is really a great opportunity for creativity, but I still never really knew what was going on. Like, I would kind of walk by and I'd see all these black paintings. I wasn't too sure. I thought, well, it seems to be people are doing really good work. But it wasn't until I think Kyler brought me all the images. Someone took photographs. I'm not too sure who took photographs. Good photos. And so I started a blog, I don't know if you've seen it, on visa student work. And so I was cropping the images for the blog, and I was just really amazed. I couldn't believe all the work. I mean, it isn't even all reflected here, but it's just so interesting, so many different interpretations. And what I thought was really wonderful is that each one was so individual. Like, one person's work doesn't actually look like another person's work, and you'd think with everyone working with black and being influenced by others, each one is really unique. So it's really exciting for me to, you know, just look at the work, even though I was looking at it secondhand through the images, but now to see the work. So I just want to congratulate all the students for doing such a great job. So thank you. You made me proud. And Jeff is a student in the class, Jeff Barringer, and he's going to say a few words about maybe perhaps the experience of being in the class.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Wendy. One of the first things Xane offered us, he said, black comes in 2 flavors, write some shades and cheap sunglasses. In other words, black comes as black, and black also comes as color, so chromatic versus achromatic black. And so what happened as students, as we went through the process of discovering black, we were actually investigating a whole range of color that shows up within the black images that are around us. And the longer you spend in front of each one of these images, the longer you actually start to see the underpainting and the gestures and the strokes and just the emotion of the artist as they're fighting within the limits that Wendy spoke about, and yet that urge within us to add something colorful to black is always something that's just completely overwhelming to us. And I would say that the work that's come out of this class has really been outstanding and a lot of fun to do.
colors of